Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm setting up our fourth paycheck or our third paycheck for the month of June. I'm going to share with you how much income we're planning to receive and where we're planning to put every dollar that we get. So if you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video for the first time. I hope you subscribe with the bell notification on so you don't miss future videos. On this channel, I am sharing my family of five's journey towards financial freedom, budget by budget. So the income that we're going to be using this week is $700, and we do a zero-based budget over here. So every one of these dollars is getting an assignment. So that's also going to be the cost of my expenses. And so the tithe is 10% of the income that we're using. So that's going to be 70 this week. And the top priority is the scripture from Matthew 6 verses 24 to 25. And it basically, in a nutshell, says, don't worry about tomorrow. So you can look it up if you'd like to, but that's my top priority. And I separate all of the line items by buckets. So the first bucket that I have at the top here of my workbook is giving, and we plan to give a tithe. Again, that's $70, and that is the only planned giving for this paycheck. And then we have savings. So I plan to put $50 into the emergency fund this week, and nothing to annual bills yet. Nothing planned for next month's bills. So our total savings this week is at 50 for the plan. And then investing is a very important part of any financial journey, and I want to start building up my IRA so we can max this out as soon as possible. I didn't give myself a deadline, but I'm trying to put as much money here because that's taxable growth. Like we're not going to be taxed on the growth of what's in this IRA, and I'm trying to get as many tax breaks as possible. So this is not investment advice though, just sharing what I'm doing. So the investments, I think I'm doing $50 completely into the IRA and nothing for M1 Finance or Schwab yet. So $50 to investing. I'm doing a 100 shares challenge. I'm trying to get 100 shares of O by the end of the year. So slowly but surely. Christmas, clothing, transportation, and vacation. You may know these as sinking funds, but I call them purpose funds. And for this week, the plan is to put $5 into Christmas, $5 into clothing, $10 into transportation, and $12 into vacation. And that is 5, 10, 15, no, that's 20, $32 in total. $32 for our purpose funds. And then on to cash expenses. I want to pull out $100 in cash, and I'm going to put 40 of that into my Mind Your Money A6 personal binder. Nothing going to my wallet this week. My 3 boys, nothing for them yet. I think the plan is to give them money next week, and we have to start saving for back to school, and I'm doing that in cash as well as in my savings account, but I'll be putting it into their individual binders. Abundance is going to get $15 this week, and for challenges I'm going to put $45 aside, and that's $100 for cash expenses. I'm not putting anything into this other bucket. This is basically any extra bills that couldn't fit here, or any extra savings that couldn't fit in between these two buckets I would put here, but there's no plan for the family savings this week because we're working with less income than I projected in my monthly budget, which is fine. We're still going to roll with it because, you know, faith over fear. Faith can't be ruled by fear at all, and faith is not about feelings. It's about intentional action. So even if I'm a little bit, you know, if you're feeling fearful with the climate or with life right now, faith is stronger than your feelings. So even if we feel a little bit down, we feel a little bit nervous, we feel a little bit scared, we still have to go for it because we're walking by faith, not by sight. Well, just had to encourage myself, so I hope that encourages somebody too. July's rent. We already paid June's rent, so we're going to pay $280 to ourselves. We're going to keep that aside towards July's rent. And then 2 bills due this week. Allstate number one is my life insurance policy. $33 is going there, and Spectrum is our internet, and we budgeted $85 for that. So the total of our bills, I didn't add up on my pre-plan, so let me add it up here. We have $280 plus 33 plus 85, which is $398 for bills/expenses. So now I'm going to zoom out and see if we have a zero-based budget. We should. So giving was $70 planned, $50 planned for savings, $50 planned for investing, $32 planned for purpose funds, $100 in cash, nothing for family savings, and $398 for bills and expenses. That is it. That's our zero-based budget. $700 was allocated, and I've been thinking a lot about my meal plan, and I'll show you on the screen what it is for this week. I'm gonna have shrimp and crabs for my husband because he's not eating, like he's just eating seafood right now. So I plan to make a nice dinner with those items. I am also going to make a salad. I want to make a big salad, so I'll need like my romaine lettuce, my cucumber, my tomatoes, avocado, red onions, and we are growing our own scallion right now, which is amazing. Like, I'm so super happy that we're starting to get into the part of our lives, or the space in our lives, where we're growing our own herbs and spices and vegetables and things like that. I'm going to buy a few things for that because we may be eating a salad a couple times during the week. So my romaine lettuce, my avocado, my cucumber, my red onion, my chickpeas, because that is a big hit around here now, especially since my husband's not eating meat outside of seafood. So I want to have that on hand. Another thing I'm trying to do right now is adding like flaxseed, ground flaxseed to the pancakes, to the whenever I bake something, if I'm making waffles, stuff like that. When I put a tiny bit like in their sandwiches, like if I'm making peanut butter and jelly, or if I'm making a tuna fish sandwich for lunch, I put a little bit in that there so they can get some nutrients that way. So I'm not fighting with anybody in my house to eat the vegetables. Cucumbers are a big hit right now, and that's not really an issue, but I can't just give you cucumbers all the time. I've got to give you more things. So I'm trying to sneak vegetables into the meals that they can eat. Again, macaroni and cheese, I can always put cauliflower in there. I can grind it or crush it up, put it in the blender, add it to the cheese sauce to make it creamier, so that, you're still getting vegetables even though you don't see it, it's in there. So those are the meals that I plan to make this week. That is the plan for Father's Day on Sunday, the following week. So hopefully you guys are celebrating, having a wonderful Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I pray that you stay blessed and know that your role in your children's lives is extremely important. And I thank you guys for being here for as long as you did. It's always going to be a shorter video because I'm not really writing out the menu right now. It's getting busy. Summer is going to be busy. The kids are going to be home. I'm going to be more hands-on. I'm hands-on already as a mother, but I'm going to be more hands-on because the kids are not going to be in school. They're going to be doing different activities. So I might be taking a break. I'll see how I feel. I think I do need to take a break, or I might just cut down the videos a little bit shorter. But thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for always commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for sharing information about my channel. Thank you for all the people who send me Happy Mail. Thank you for all the people who gave me tips and tricks on how to incorporate more vegetables sneakily into my kids' meals. I really appreciate all of you. I'm saying that from the bottom of my heart. Have a most wonderful day, wonderful week. Continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.